Hey everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we're gonna download and install Unity and all the necessary tools that we need to build our games. So let's get started. So first of all, we need to download Unity game engine. To do that, you just need to go to unity3d.com, or you can go to Google and write download Unity, and you will get Unity as the first result. And once you have come here, you can see that you have this Get Unity option. Just click on that and you will get a page like this. Here you can see the different options that you have when you try to download Unity. Now we're gonna use this personal edition, which is completely free. You can also use professional edition, but we need personal edition because it has everything that we need. Okay, it has everything that we need. So if you want to download that, you can just click on this free download button and it will go to this page where you will be able to download. Now if you click on this download installer, then it will download an installer for you. So using that installer, you can choose which component you actually want to install and which component you don't want to install. And there are also other ways by which you can download this. If you click on this older versions of Unity option, just click on this older versions of Unity, and if you click on that, then you will be taken to a page like this, where as you can see the latest version and all the previous versions. And also from here you can download each and every tool separately for Unity. Let's say if I click on this Windows downloads, you can see that I can download Unity installer, Unity editor, and the standard assets, example projects, all these things separately. So if you want to download all these things separately one by one, then you can download all of them one by one just by clicking that. The download will start. And as you can see, my Unity download assistant has been downloaded. So if I click on that, let me show you how that works. Next, click on accept and next. And the most important position is, you can see that now we have all these different options that we can install. So now we can choose which we want to install and which component we don't want to install. And whenever you put your mouse over any component, you can see on the right hand side the size of that. So as you can see here, we have the Unity 5.3.5 and it has the editor as well as the MonoDevelop IDE. So both of them together are of size 253 megabytes. So of course we need this Unity, otherwise we cannot do anything. Then we have this documentation. Documentation is a reference to all the things that you need to know about Unity. And you can download that, it's 189 MB, or you can also get access to the documentation online. You just need to go to docs.unity3d.com. And this is the online version of the Unity manual. So if you go here, you can get access to everything, the manual as well as the scripting API. But if you want to get offline access to it so that you can get access to that even when you don't have internet, then you can download documentation. I would recommend you to download documentation and keep it with you so that you can get access to it anytime you want. Next, we have this web player. We don't want to download that because web player will be deprecated in next versions and it is not useful that much. The web player doesn't work on Google Chrome. Then we have these standard assets. Unity provides a lot of standard assets that we can use to prototype our projects and which we can use to develop full games. So you should definitely install these standard assets. Okay, so definitely check that and install that. Next, we have this example project. Now, if you want to learn by seeing this example project, then you can of course download that. It will come with few example projects and you can examine those projects, how those were built, how the codes are written, and by using that you can learn. Next, we have this Visual Studio Community Edition. Now, for this course, we are going to use this MonoDevelop IDE, so you don't need this Visual Studio. But if you are familiar with Visual Studio and you prefer Visual Studio over MonoDevelop, then you can of course download this Visual Studio and use that. And we have this Windows build support. Of course, we need Windows build support. If we don't install it, then we will not be able to export our games to Windows. Okay, so we would definitely need that. And another one we need is this Android build support. If we don't install this Android build support, then we will not be able to export and publish our games for Android. So you should definitely install this Android build support. Otherwise, you cannot build games for Android. And other than that, we don't need anything from here. These are all things that we need. And once you've done that, just click on next and install these components. Just select the location where you want to install, or you can also just download the Unity editor now. And after that, when you start building your game, then you can just put these things on download so that they download on the background and you can install them whenever they get finished. Okay, so this is how you download Unity and the different components that it needs. So let's go ahead and download the components in Unity and we will get started building games. So before that, we also need to download a lot of things that will be useful for us while building games for Android. So for building games for Android, we need to download few more things. Not downloading only this will be everything. So we need to download few more things. So now go ahead and download Unity, and we're gonna download extra things that we need in the next videos. So see you in the next video.